Well, Maine's housing crisis isn't just hitting bigger cities like Portland or Lewiston. Hundreds of Maine communities are now dealing with growing issues involving homelessness. As CBS 13's Brad Rogers found, that includes the town of Scarborough, which is now seeking a federal grant to help find solutions.
It's a part of Scarborough most people never see.
We're seeing encampments, we're seeing folks living in motels, we're seeing folks living in their vehicles.
A homeless crisis that keeps getting worse.
We're seeing an increase of homelessness across the board, but we're also seeing the populations of those that are homeless being very different.
Lauren Dembski-Martin with Scarborough Social Services says it ranges from the chronically homeless to those displaced from their homes during the pandemic to those passing through homelessness.
When was the last time you had an apartment?
2 years ago.
Nathan Wiley is 32 and homeless. He says he's on disability after suffering a stroke during an overdose.
I just wake up and do my work, go do what I need to do, come back, go to sleep, eat, do what I can, to survive. I don't know, that's all I can do.
He's been living at the Comfort Inn in Scarborough since last April, but has been told he has to be out by the end of the month.
You're supposed to be out by January 31st?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I have no idea, unfortunately. Figure it out hopefully soon.
Town leaders are also trying to figure out the extent of their homeless crisis.
Town leaders say several homeless encampments have popped up here in Scarborough, including in these woods behind some of the big shopping centers. So what the town wants to do is first document the extent of homelessness in this community and then develop strategies to help those experiencing homelessness.
So we're hoping to send somebody out to do the grassroots work, to actually talk to these individuals that are experiencing homelessness, to kind of talk about what their backstory is, to talk about the resources that they need.
You look around Scarborough, you wouldn't think there's a homeless problem here.
Absolutely. A lot of people say that. I've come in contact with at least 60 folks here in Scarborough that have identified as being unhoused. A lot of them are kind of down by the big box stores because that's where folks are then able to access food out of dumpsters.
Dembski-Martin says ultimately the town wants to find new ways to help people experiencing homelessness. But with a lack of drug and mental health treatment and housing, it won't be easy. In Scarborough, Brad Rogers, CBS 13 News.